Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time seeing my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, or something, computer random, and today we'll talk about Green Eggs and Ham Season 2. Now, Season 1 was all about sort of a caper sort of genre, all the twists and turns that type of genre delivered. Season 2, they decided to change it up to a sort of espionage twist, that you find Sam looking for her mother, that kind of wondering why he left her, and you just want to know where she is and the reason why he was abandoned. If you've seen Season 1, you know what happened to the very end. He find a clue, Sam, to find her mom, Pam, and he find in this different area of the world that basically have a war between the Zooks and the Zeeks, if I'm correct me if you below, but besides that, he just find her there. And on top of all this, you have the second story about Guy. He's kind of forced to go join with Sam, and he doesn't want to because he has a family, but at the same time his life is not in order correctly, not yet, so I have to go with him. Instead, we got guilt tripped by Sam, and Guy decided why not. Lucky for him, he started to find a job where Sam looking for a mom, Pam, and his life getting better and better when he started landing in the area. But the only interesting thing is he sort of got stuck between the war of the original Northern nations, that he doesn't want to join it, but the ideas they kind of fed him, that sort of brainwashing, like, oh, the other side is evil or messed up, join up, we give you benefits, and sort of Guy kind of fell into that. But at the very end, he has sort of a reason why he fell into that he actually has money, success in that land. And you can see how everything sort of twists and turns instead of convince him to work for them, especially his inventions. But I feel sad for a guy that he wanted to help because his field was actually fully needed and realized what a great adventure he really was. But sadly, the twist is they just wanted him to eventually to blow up like a bomb. And you just felt Guy's feelings, that just using him for in his ventures for destruction. He never built something to destroy, he built to defend. And you just feel for a Guy, like once for his life, his invention was worth something. But interesting enough, you also have a third storyline of Evie, that she find out both nations are sort of confused what actually really happened during the war, what happened to the war, and she's trying to convince her father to convince the Duke to stop doing the war. But the only problem is the war went just too deep, too personal, and that's sort of how to convince everybody. On top of all this, Evie sort of fall in love with the next door neighbor, who is the prince of the other nation, and you can't understand his point of view, why this happening, and why he doesn't really care about the war. He just wants the war to be stopped, and everything is connected to Sam's mom, Pam, that she was working with them, using them, and sort of understanding why Pam left his son in the orphanage, that she didn't want him to suffer. She doesn't want him to do anything around what she's doing. But at the same time, it's not easier to quit her job to actually be with her son. She chose the other side because of that. But they never really focus that much. It's almost like if she quits, they still chase her. That sort of mentality. But at the same time, she thinks she's doing the right thing. But once more, it's kind of show you how brainwashed each side really is, just to hit the other. Of course, they sort of wrap everything up to the original ending of this storyline. If you read the books or the shorts, they sort of stop after they destroyed the wall by accident, so they can see the other side, who they actually are. They are the same, not what the rumors say they were, like ugly, horrible monsters. And that sort of the myth they build up to the next door neighbor, you realize that sort of was a lie. But once more, they became sort of cheesy because how they realized it, that was wrong, we should do it better. But once more, that's pretty normal for a Dr. Seuss book. That's what the doctor does all the time on his books. Yet feel they did a good enough job how they pull off of that, especially a very completely such a matter that I was sort of impressed. Of course, I was sort of annoyed by Sam because he was just super hyper at the very beginning. Yeah, this is the reason why I wanted season 2 to not have so many episodes, because each episode was 30 minutes long. And I wish they decided, okay, we have 30 minutes per episode, let's cut, I think, 4 or 5 episodes. And they did, but I felt to be more better, it was 9 episode season 2, not 10. But that's probably the only complaint I have, because each character got in time to shine and also understand the subject matter they went into. Even that was a little bit cheesy at the very end, I still loved it. I still enjoy it. In fact, let me ask you this question. How you felt about season 2? You felt that deliberately as good as season 1, or you felt it wasn't good enough? Tell me down below, let me know. I really got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.